Hello composers, Mike here. Are you using the tuner in Logic Pro X to its full potential? If not, let me show you how right now. I will also give you a bonus tip in the end of this video. Now, the most common way of using the tuner in Logic Pro X is of course to tune your external instrument before you record it into the sequencer. For example, your guitar or bass guitar or whatever. So first you create an audio track for the instrument you are going to record, then you turn on the tuner. And you will find it up here in the control bar if you have added it in the customize control bar settings. So let's do that. Check that this option is checked, tuner. Then you will find it, the classic tuning fork icon here. So if I bring this open, alright, so now we have the tuner activated and I can go over to my other microphone here and just hum a note and you will see that this will change. And it went up in pitch as you saw here. However, if you use the tuner often, I recommend that you use the shortcut for it. And if you have a keyboard with a numpad, I believe the default is the equal sign. So if I close this now, I use the equal sign on my numpad. I'll bring up the tuner on that track. However, you should be aware that this global tuner is only available if you have an audio track selected. If I change to this track, you cannot access it here. So this takes us to the second way of using the tuner in Logic Pro X, which is to tune your software instruments and samples. In this case, I want to tune this kick drum to the key of my track, which is very common, especially in dance music, but you can use it in rock or whatever. And to be able to do this, you cannot use the tuner up here. Well, you can access it as an insert effect. So go to the track inspector and add it here, metering tuner. Now I can open up this and then I will open up the track for it as well. I'm using this plugin called Punchbox. And if we listen to it now, you can see that it actually gets a key here from the tuner since it is listening to the output of this instrument. Now, in order for this to work better, I have found that whatever preset or sample you use, try to increase the decay, which will give the tuner more time to actually listen to for the pitch. And then you decrease it when you have finished your tuning. So let's say I want to tune it down in pitch here. Now it's F sharp. So if the key of your song is in F sharp, I have just tuned my kick drum to the key of the song. Now here's my bonus tip, and that is the global tuner actually listens to the audio input, whereas the insert effect listens to what is being sent out. So I have just recorded a silly little note here on the G here because the track is in G. So if I use the global tuner here, that will only listen to the microphone input. I want to know what note I actually sang here, which means you would need to use the insert effect tuner here and listen back now. So now you can use transposing, and if I bring this down, you will see that this changes. Whereas this is crazy because it tries to listen to the microphone, which I don't sing into right now, so it's just crazy. Close that, and in this way you can actually use the tuner to, for example, drag in samples from other vocals and stuff and learn what notes and key they sing in. Now my extra bonus tip is, if you find yourself using this method a lot, meaning analyzing the actual audio files and samples to drag in for the notes and key, well, then I recommend adding the tuning effect as an insert effect on the master output bus instead, because then you don't have to add the tuner on every single track you are wanting to analyze. Instead, simply add it here on the master output. Let's see, metering tuner, and then you use that and then you simply solo whatever you want to analyze. Check out my complete video series on Logic Pro X tutorials and tips here on my channel. Learn and master Logic Pro X to boost your music composition and production workflow.